Hello viewers and welcome back to our adventurous Minecraft adventures. Last time we were here we found we explored a very dangerous cave and almost died, and you should definitely go check that out if you didn't see that. But today I thought we'd do a couple things. First, how's the time going? The sun's just rising. I thought we'd head down there a little bit where there's some oak trees, and we would creeper. We would get some trees taken out because we do need a lot more wood when we want to expand our house at some point soon. And then when it becomes nighttime, instead of sleeping, we will head out and fight some monsters, because one, we can get some important mob drops from that, and also some experience, which we're actually level 18 now. That's higher than I thought we'd be. Usually this far into a Minecraft world I'm not this high level, but level 30 is sort of a good level to get to for when we want to start enchanting things, because you can get the highest level enchantments that way. Also, we have a lot of stuff from mining yesterday. We've got some iron still cooking. I'm going to get this out. I'm going to make another furnace, and then we're going to make a blast furnace. So we're going to need 3 here. So now how we're going to make the blast furnace is we're going to make a furnace. And then in this furnace, we're going to smelt this cobblestone. Let's put like a couple more in there. Now, I do need to organize my chests at some point. Maybe I'll do that between this episode and the next episode, or I'll do it at some point. We have a torch here. We are going to need to make more of those. So if we just get out about half a stack of coal. Do we have any? We do have some sticks in here. Let's get that and this out. Actually, let's use the acacia wood because we're going to be using the oak for our house, so that should be enough, right? No. We're gonna need to do that again. 1, 2. Come on. That still isn't enough, is it? No. Why can't I do this? Okay, anyway, 34, 32, and we've got 2 stacks. Plus an extra 1. So we'll put all that away except for, that. Then this stone is cooked, so we'll smelt it again, and it should make smooth stone. So while that's going, let's head on down here and get some wood. Okay, so we're here at this little island. Our house is just over this hill. Thought we'd just cut down some of the trees from here, and then we'll replant them as we get the saplings. And there are a couple of things I want to talk about related to the channel. First of all, I've seen a couple new subscribers recently, which it's nice. If you subscribe, thank you for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the videos. If you've not subscribed, I ask that you would please consider subscribing, because it does help out a lot. Also, I am pre-recording a lot of episodes because I'm going to be busy with stuff next week, so I won't be able to record. So I'm trying to get enough videos recorded that I can have 2 videos, 1 Minecraft and 1 Super Mario Odyssey, going out throughout next week, but might not be able to, so if there are a couple videos missing throughout next week, just more videos will be coming. Do not worry. Okay, anyway, we've gotten almost all the trees from this island. There aren't very many trees. I'm intentionally avoiding the birch ones because I'm making our house out of oak, so we don't really need the birch right now. We have some acacia at home for non-building things with the type of wood that doesn't really matter. Okay, 1 more oak tree here, and then we'll start picking up saplings. Actually, we already have 2. Okay, so let's plant this there. And then, where should we plant this one? Maybe like right here. Then, where could the rest of those saplings be? Oh, there are a bunch here. Plant 1 there. We'll just repopulate all the trees, because trees are nice, and we don't want to cut them all down. So we can put that there. And there's also a bunch of trees over there, but this is just a nice little island to just get a couple of trees. I'm not going to be expanding a house in this episode. I'm just preparing so that we don't have to get a bunch of trees when we do want to expand the house in a future episode. Not sure when that'll be, but at some point. Okay, we have 48 logs. That is a pretty decent amount. So, if you didn't see, I'd rather not explain again my idea for the house. So if you wanna check out the previous episode where we built the house, you could see. But basically, quick description: we're gonna make a bunch of different rooms in sort of like almost in a circle, and then we can put stuff inside. The inside of the house will be like, like the house will make a circle, and the inside of the circle will be outside the house. So it would be like sort of like a courtyard or something like that. And then we could put stuff like farms and trees and animal pens and stuff like in there. I think that would be really cool, but that's going to require a lot of wood. I wonder if we could use some cherry wood in the house somehow. Like, it's mostly made of oak, or going to be made of oak, but adding some cherry I think would be pretty cool, because we live in a cherry biome, but I'm not sure how we would incorporate that in without it looking weird. But if you have any ideas, let me know. Or how I could incorporate some cherry wood into the oak house. Okay, anyway, 54 oak logs sounds pretty good. Sun is starting to go down, so let's grab a couple more of these and then make our way back. Okay, and we're back. We can, where's the rest of the wood? We can put that wood away in there, and then this smooth stone is finished. So now what we're going to do is we're going to break this furnace. Then I believe it's furnace in the middle, 3 smooth stone down there, and there we have a blast furnace. So we can use this. The iron's done. Let's grab some more coal, and then anything else in here that needs smelted. Doesn't look like it. We do already have some iron in here. Now we have 22. Nice. Oh wait, there's copper in here, and more copper. That's a lot of copper. Anyway, we can put some copper in here, and then some copper in here, and then we don't need to smelt all of it, but just a lot of it would be nice. So then we have enough. What is with the hay bales? Why are they not in all like the same spots? That's weird. Anyway, we have enough hay bales to make a bunch of bread. We can make that, and that, and that, and that. And now we have 6 extra. So, that should be plenty of bread for the next little while. My axe is almost out of durability, so let's make another one. 1, 2, 3. We'll take these 2 sticks, and then we'll make an axe. There we go. So now, we don't need the extra pickaxe. 1 should be enough. And now, I think we are, ready to go fight some mobs as soon as it gets dark. Now, I do want to stay fairly close to home. That way, if something horrible does happen and we're about to die, we could always just head back. Also, if we do die, we're not that far from home, so we can always just go and get our stuff. Well, the whole point of doing this is to, like, get some experience, so... I mean, that's not the only point, but that's sort of part of why I want to do it. Oh, is this that cave that we explored earlier? Yeah, it is. I remember this. That was, last episode, actually, yeah. Anyway, it is getting dark, so let's get into a good spot. Oh, jeez, I almost fell. Also, do we have enough materials for a bow and some arrows? That might be nice. It's something I oftentimes forget to make in Minecraft, is a bow and arrow. Until I'm, like, very late in the game, but it's not that expensive to make if we don't have one. And we probably have at least a couple of arrows from skeletons. Yeah, we got some arrows here. We don't have a bow. Oh, we have some more arrows in here. And then these things, I think, can stack with other things in here. We have enough string. And then any sticks, we do have sticks right there. So then we can make this, and we can make this. No? Like this. There we go. Anyway, let's eat up. Now we've got a bow and 6 arrows. Not that many. Actually, do we have any flint? No, we don't. Well, we don't have any flint, but we do have iron armor on, and we have a shield, so we should be ready to take some stuff on. Oh. Go on, get him. Get you. Get you. There you go. That's a sheep over there. I keep thinking that sheep and that sheep are a witch, but it's just 2 sheep. Okay, a bunch of creepers over here. Luckily, this is a very open area, so it's easier for us to see what's around us. And then we've got this creeper. Okay, we got that creeper. Let's go get... Oh, gosh. Okay, we gotta be careful with this. This is a very dangerous place to be, this ravine. Oh, and I almost fell in. I need to stop doing that. Okay, get you. And get you. And get you! Ah, jeez, that was bad. Or that could have been bad, I mean. A lot of times when I die from creepers, it's not because they sneak up on me, it's because I'm trying to fight them. And then, it's like I try to hit them, and then I miss. And so then instead of backing up and letting them explode, I try to go in and get them before they can explode. And that's where I make all my mistakes. Like that right there, where I just tried to do that. And, oh no, poor sheep. And this poor cherry blossom biome. It was looking so nice. And now these creepers are ruining it. I'll have to patch that in the morning. I'm not going to try to patch it now. Just not going to happen. Oh gosh. Don't mind me, creeper. Thank you. Now we've got a bunch of stuff. Too many things have spawned in now. So it's quite dangerous, and there are a bunch by my house, too. So it's like, that's not fun, because now, if we want to get home safely, it's going to make it, all, like, very difficult. Okay, got that creeper. So the zombies aren't that big of a deal to deal with. But everything being around us is sort of a big deal. Okay, and again, we've got two zombies and a creeper. Well, now we've got zero creepers and 0 zombies, but also another big crater. So that's fun. Okay, how do we want to go about this? We've got a bunch of creepers over there. We've got a couple zombies and skeletons over here. I think I'm going to go for the zombies and skeletons. Then once we've got those, we can make the creepers see us. So I'm sort of going to go around so that they don't see me right away. Oh, gosh! Those creepers and things weren't there a moment ago. And did you see that? They just appeared. They can't do that. They can't just spawn things out of nowhere while I'm looking. Like, I don't know. I feel like in Minecraft, if you're looking at someone, it shouldn't despawn. And if you're looking in an area, nothing should spawn there. Oh, geez. Okay. This is a lot of monsters. This is too many. Like, we must have hit some sort of mob cap. Like, there's no way... Gosh. There's this spot right here. I was not expecting this intense of, like, a battle. I figure, like, we've got iron armor, we've got iron, or, like, we've got a shield. But there's just so many things that it's, like, it's not even hardly manageable. Also, I think this is a new song that we're hearing on here. Like, this was added recently in the latest Minecraft update. No, gosh, baby zombie. No, no! All these things are just handling them, and then there's a baby zombie, and it's like, okay, no, run, run. But we can't run, because there's stuff everywhere trying to kill us. It's like, what do we do? I do not want our house to get blown up by a creeper, but we just gotta go inside. We gotta do it. Okay. What are you doing out there, buddy? Yeah. What are you doing? Okay. Let's just relax in here for a little while. Put some of this away. Okay, I think we have to... How did I not expect this? Yay. It's these creepers. Look at them. They're right there outside our house, just being problematic. Like, really? Do you really need to do that? I mean, not rest now. The bed is too far away. That's weird. So, I don't know. Is it based off of the bed's position or your position? Whether, like, how it calculates if there are monsters nearby or not? Also, why does that exist? Like, why can't I sleep if there are monsters nearby? There are monsters nearby, but they can't get me if I'm in my house, so why won't you let me sleep? That's annoying. Maybe it's just to discourage people from doing what I did and going outside and fighting and then trying to sleep midway through the night. Because, like, if I go out there, I'm going to probably die. Or something is going to get blown up that I don't want blown up. So just like, what do we do? I guess just wait through the night, but that's quite annoying. That's why having that house that I described might also be nice, because then we could put a little enclosure in the middle with a bed in it for like an emergency bedroom, I guess, where if we can't sleep in the normal bed, we could sleep there, and that would be nice because then we could sleep even if there are monsters nearby, because we wouldn't have monsters in the middle of like the enclosure of the house. But yeah, I guess I'll be back when we sleep, or if it becomes day or something happens. There we go! Sleep! Haha, we did it. Okay, now they're gonna start burning. But I do not feel safe going outside, especially since there were so many creepers and a couple of spiders around too. We gotta wait till these guys have burned, and then those guys have despawned. Okay, this is done cooking. This is also almost done. Let's plop that in there. We'll get out the rest of this. Cook that. And then... oh, we never used the bow. Because I forgot we had it. But I guess too late now. Yeah, that was an intense night of fighting. Now let's head out. Run. Creepers. Get him. There we go. Okay, now this guy. Nope. You're not coming down this ledge, buddy. It's not happening. There we go. He didn't go down the ledge. Okay, these guys are just here. Okay, get you, and got him. Now, this guy. Come on, get him. Get him. And one more. Okay, any more creepers? Are there any more creepers around here that must be dealt with? No, I don't think so. Anyway, oh, Enderman? Okay. We don't live... oh, well, there's a bunch of other pleasant people around here too, I guess. Yeah, you, buddy, come down here. We don't live near enough to water that we can really easily take on the Enderman, because if it's water, it's easy. You just hit him and then run for the water, and then hit him from, like, inside the water. He'll try to get you, but he won't go in the water. He'll just stand on the shore. Maybe if we head down toward the water and then look at him. I don't know where he went. Oh, here he is. Because I want to fight him, because that'll make it, like, the more Endermen we fight, the less we'll have to fight when we're trying to get... okay, got him. Looked in. The less we'll have to fight when we're trying to get all the Ender Pearls for the end. Okay, anyway. He is trying to get me, but I don't think he'll catch us, and if he does, we're not in too big of a danger. Okay, at this point... oh! He actually tried to go in the water that time. They don't usually do that. Whoa, why is he doing that? Buddy, don't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself. Here, let me hurt you instead. It'll be faster. Where'd you go? Why are you over here now? What are you doing? No. Come over here. And got him. He dropped his grass block, but he did not drop his ender pearl. Oh well. Throw the egg. No chicken. Anyway. Feel like we've gone on long enough, so let's head back home. Okay, we're back inside. Let's drop some stuff off. And then this stuff is still cooking. Now I would like to thank you so much for watching this episode of our Adventurous Minecraft Adventures. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe if you want to see more episodes, and the playlist should be on the screen right now if you want to see the previous or later episodes. Farewell. Thank you for watching.